Hi, I'm Arianna,
And I'm Marcus.
and this
This is
is
Rated
Rated R
R
for
for
Relatives.
Relatives
Relatives.
for
I
the
can't
last
speak.
time for this season.
Yes, this is
Then we will
the.
be taking a short break.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Can you let me talk? Can you let me talk?
No, you talk all the time.
I'm waiting for when we get bigger and someone makes a compilation of clips of me just taking over your rants, taking over your movie
I just want
reviews.
someone to clip me my face when you do it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a yapper. I mean, I think I just realized yesterday too, being around my family, that we all do that. We all talk over each other. We
It's
all
like a big.
and it stresses me out. And then I have this reflection of oh my gosh, I'm this way with other people. I need
I think I
to,
just need someone that thinks on the same brainwave.
but
You
also,
know what I
but
mean?
I once found that. I found a friend that we talked the same, we shared a brain cell. And we just talked in circles and circles and circles. And it's it was never a moment where we were like, wait, why are we here? Or how did we get here? It didn't matter. We were just talking and talking. And somehow we made it back to the initial point that we were talking about. And I've never met someone who did that as much as I did. The beauty of having a conversation and communicating with other people without feeling like I'm a burden or I'm being annoying or being weird. It was amazing having that at one point. And to touch on it a little bit, I know now that that does exist for me. It does exist, finding friends who do have those types of elements to contributing to me as a person and
Right.
filling their cup, them filling my cup, and then it becomes this beautiful thing. I know it exists. I'm just hoping I find it again.
Right.
But anyways, I hanging out with family, I also too, mom talks like that. Her and I talk in circles a lot
Right.
and circling, and we end up circling back to the point. But it's we just I love communicating like that. I do. I love talking to people who can just literally spiral in a conversation and it's completely normal and fine, and there's no one being like, you guys aren't making any sense.
It's different for me and a couple of friends. Me and the previous friend, it's more like we just know how each other
Yeah.
are. So it's like, okay, that look is that, and
Mm.
they're not happy right now. You know what I mean? She was yesterday, she was getting super stressed out and
Yeah.
whatever, and I know when she gets stressed out, she gets mad. So literally, as soon as she's going back and forth in a huff, I'm like, is there anything we can do to
Mm-hmm.
help you?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, no, and I'm like, all right.
And that's the thing too, I'm that type of person who does, when I'm stressed or overstimulated, I start to get pissed. I
Right,
start to get annoyed. And I think it's not with other people, it's more with myself. It's because there's something happening in my brain
right,
that it's overloading and I can't deal with it, and it's frustrating because it's not on anybody else. It really isn't. It is my own problem.
right.
And I don't know where that comes from because we've grown up in big households with a lot of people, and I think maybe that's where it comes from, of the chaos and stuff. Our cousin Kendra, I don't know if she watches the podcast, but she was hanging out with us yesterday, and her and I have the same overstimulation anxiety. So we were looking at each other oh my gosh, everybody needs to relax, everybody needs to calm down. What are we doing?
Right.
Please, because there's children all over the place, and it's you're making sure that they're safe, especially on a holiday like 4th of July. You want to
Right.
make sure that they're not in near of danger. You want to make sure that they are just watching out for themselves, and it doesn't help that sometimes, I'm not judging, but there's parents that sometimes just let other people parent their kids, and I don't like that because it's I get frustrated. I'm because me personally, I mean, I don't know, I don't have kids. I've been parented though, so I think I have some sort of a say. Mom would always even when we thought mom wasn't looking, oh, she was looking.
Right.
Like we literally were watched like a hawk.
Or we
And
look over.
no, yeah, yeah, like, like we would think about doing something, and I just like feel her beating eyes,
Right.
like looking at me,
It's like
like,
she's watching me
don't
all the
you dare.
time. Like
But you get what I mean? Like, mom always knew where we were at. She always knew what was going on, what the vibes were. Like,
at least for the most part. And even then, like that sort of like pattern at least developed us to like do dangerous things carefully. Like you know what
in
I
a
mean?
way,
Like
yeah, like with caution,
yeah,
for sure.
because we're like, well, if we get caught, we're screwed. So we better do
Yeah.
this in a way where we're not gonna get caught,
Yeah,
which is
I
like
definitely don't want to feel the wrath of like
right,
our mother, like at all, period.
right.
But then, and it's funny because I see that bleed into how I am with other kids. And when I'm disciplining other kids, and it's like, oh my gosh,
No, you're telling me like I picked up so many habits,
I'm
and I'm
like,
like, holy
I
crap, I'm my
sound like
mother.
mom. Which, no shade, we love her mom.
Right.
She was great. She was a little aggressive sometimes, but I think that's where I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to
Literally, I
relax.
find myself, I'm like tensing my face. I'm like, shit. I'm like,
It becomes one of those things where it's like, how are you not on 10 with your kids?
that's what I'm in my, especially when they're like kids,
When
when
there's
they're kids,
is
they're little,
little,
when they're
little, like
below the
little,
age of like
like
10
10,
years old.
yeah.
Yeah, like you need
Mhm.
to. I'm probably like I'm always on 10. Like you know what
Yeah,
I mean. Like
yeah.
even when we were like growing up, we had the little siblings or little cousins, whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's like what are they doing? You better-
Yeah. And I think it's just because you don't want them to hurt themselves. That's it's just plain and simple. You
Right,
don't want them to end up with a lifelong injury,
right.
that alters the rest of their life. Do you remember? I don't know if they do this anymore. People can chime
With the
in.
fire safety
When the
crap,
fire safety stuff, yes, they would like the
it would like
fire
come in like a
department.
whole trailer or something.
Yes,
It was like
that was so fun. You
a
guys, you had a cosplay saving yourself from a burning
stop,
building.
drop, and rolls.
It was so much fun because they would like blow smoke.
I just think it was so funny.
I don't know if they do that anymore though, with the whole going back to like the fire department, because they would have like your local fire department come in, show off the truck.
Yeah.
What is
What is
wrong
it?
with
You
me?
were screaming yesterday.
A little. I was screaming at kids
Like,
yesterday. Yes. Sorry,
get
guys.
off of her.
No, literally. Get out the way. There's a car coming. Like, there's also no sense of urgency with children. It drives me insane. Like, no, literally. I'm like, there's a car coming. Everybody get out of the way. And they're like, with their mouths open.
I
Like,
forgot what a car looks like. It's like what the
oh my gosh.
it's
But,
so bad.
and I'm over here too because Roman wanted to light a firework. Roman is our younger little brother. He's 11. He wanted to light up a firework. And I'm like, absolutely not. And then there's mom. Yeah, but be careful. Are we for real? Roman coming up to me and mom. Can I light up? No. Yeah. Just make sure that. Listen, I understand. Okay, I call me the fun police. I don't play when it comes to kids. I don't. Like, I'm sorry. When it comes to younger children, like, no.
I don't.
No, you can't
I
light up a
treat them.
firework.
I treat them like I don't know, like anti-crash dummies. Like I treat them like they're so fragile. Like because
Yes.
to me, that's what a child is. Like I have to like I pick like when you're grabbing them from something, it's like you pick them up like they're
Yeah, like
freaking
fully.
like
Yeah.
like I don't
Yes.
know. Like they're. I don't. They're not obviously an object. They're a human life. But at that like tiny little stage,
Yeah.
you gotta like
And it's so
like I
funny
don't know.
watching because, like, our aunt and uncle, they have 4 girls already.
Right.
And it's funny watching them be like so gentle with like the first two. And then the third and fourth are like when they're babies, they just grab them. And I'm like, wait,
Wham!
no, you're going to tear off their arm. Like, can we relax? And then there's our uncle, like, they're not as fragile as you think they are. And I'm like, well, I think you should still think that they are. Like,
Well, you've like seen one just like fully face plant and then just get back up.
yeah, and then it's funny because Jose's gonna be such a good parent because when kids like fall or trip, I like freak out, and then
Yeah,
Jose's
you
like,
can't do that.
"You can't do that because it'll
Yeah.
make
It'll
it
make them
worse."
freak out.
And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I need to work on like being like, you fell and almost busted your face, but it's okay. It's okay. Instead of being like, because that's how I am. You guys, I'm sorry. Kids are just like these fragile balls of light that I'm like, please, no one hurt it.
Right.
Please.
Please, no one heard it. Please.
But oh my gosh, what an intro. This is gonna be the last episode of the first season.
Yeah,
We
sorry to
are
make our
gonna
21 subscribers very
Yeah,
sad.
sorry for 21 subscribers. You guys are
But
gonna
you know what's
be
funny? I have the same subscribers that are on here are the same amount that's on my channel.
Oh
So in
really?
my head, I'm like, are all my subscribers also just over here? Like,
Oh, how cute. If they are, hey, how are you?
and if they're not, go subscribe over there too.
um yeah, well, it we are in July now.
We are.
The plan is that this is the last episode and we are going to take a break. I want to say we are not going to resume until maybe September. And
October. We'll come back
maybe
to scare everybody.
yeah. It's going to be very cute for October because I do have an idea for our Halloween
Oh
costumes.
God.
I'm super excited. But no, with that being said, I am just so grateful for the 21 people who have kept up this season and who have been involved in watching us and
Of
commenting and
course.
engaging and sharing and being
We
supportive. It's
appreciate all of you
We
these
really
last six
appreciate all of
months.
you. I promise there's better things coming. This was the first season. We're feeling it out. We're figuring
Yeah.
out what we can do and improve. And again, just don't feel like you as an audience can't have your input. And we accept criticism very well. With that being said, I am super excited to dive into this episode because we're switching up things a little bit. We're skipping relate to this rant and we're going to talk about a movie that Marks and I recently watched and I'm super excited.
Yeah,
So
let's
let's
get into it.
just dive right into it. But the movie that I want to talk about today is Obsession.
Obsession. We're finally getting around to the hype
Guys,
train.
listen, sorry, I didn't pay to go watch this movie.
I did.
I shout out to my friends who paid to buy the movie this past weekend on Amazon Prime. Oh my gosh, when I tell you guys, wow, we are Curry Barker. If you want to come on this podcast, sit on this couch and talk about your brilliant mind, please let us know.
Welcome
For
to it.
those of you who don't know about Obsession is this movie basically about this guy. Like it's like these group of friends, right?
Right.
There's 4 of them. There's 2 guys, there's 2 girls. One of them, Bear, naturally is in love with Nikki in the friend group. So much so that he finds himself in this like I don't want to call it like a witchcraft store because it's like a crystal store. They sell crystals, they sell like herbs, all this stuff. It's one of those stores, okay? And he wants to get her a crystal necklace because he's on the phone with her and she like drops it in the sink or something. And because he's so in love with her, he wants to make this grand gesture.
Right.
So he wants to go and grab her a new crystal necklace. And as he's looking for the crystal necklace, he comes across these things called wishing willows.
One wish willow.
One wish willow. Sorry. So basically what a one wish willow is, it's this branch from a willow tree. You make a wish, you snap it in half, and the wish comes true, right? He thinks it's a gimmick. Like, oh, whatever, it's not going to happen. So later on in the night, he is dropping off Nikki at her house, and he's in the process of fighting his feelings of wanting to confess his love to her, but also like super awkward, not wanting to, because we're going to talk about this. It is the fault of his friend. We're going to get into that. But nonetheless, Bear makes a wish for Nikki to be totally obsessed with him.
Well,
To love him more than anything in the world.
Right. His exact words are, "I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anything in the effing world."
Yes. And snaps it in half. And you see this switch, and we're going to talk about it. It is so cinematically amazing. You see this switch in tone. Obviously, she becomes obsessed with him, like very horrifyingly obsessed with him. And that is the entire plot of it. And it's, you guys, when I say that I'm not a horror girl. I say this all the time. I am not a scary movie girly. I'm not gonna just curl up on the couch and watch The Conjuring. Like, that is not me. The way that this movie was hyped up, I had to watch it because I'm like, this just also too, like, I had to spoil myself because I can't like go into this movie blind. One thing about me in horror movies, I can't go to them blind. I need to know the ending. I need to know what happens.
Arianna
I
has
just
to watch
can't.
like the behind the scenes so she knows how the scene was made, so she doesn't
No,
get
actually,
scared.
no, yes. I'm sorry. That is for those of you who are like me and cannot do scary movies. You guys, I highly suggest doing that. Like you have to spoil yourself. I'm sorry. That's just the way of the nature of it is. You have to go behind the scenes to like make your brain settle in. This is fake. This is not real because unfortunately for me, for some reason, my brain doesn't do that when I go and watch horror scary
Arianna
movies.
has like a visceral reaction as if she was like
In it.
watching it, like
Like
as
if
if
I was in
as if
it.
she was like just an extra person in the scene, going, "Oh my god, this is so terrible."
Yeah. So you guys, this movie's
It's
amazing.
a
So
great movie, great cast, great performances, great. The score just puts you in the
yeah.
movie. Like
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know, like the way this like everything was composed, the
Mhm.
stunt choreography, it was great. It was all made under $1 million,
It was a
like
seven hundred and fifty
750.
thousand dollar
Yep,
budget, and now it's grossed over $27 million.
they've made over, I think, 300% of their profit
That
now.
is amazing.
That's almost unheard of in years.
And here's the thing, people hear like, because I always when I explaining the plot, like I'm like, yeah, she gets possessed because she does. But people
Essentially,
immediately are like, oh no, I don't want to watch that. And I understand that I don't like possession. I don't like shit
I
like
don't
The
like anyone that I
Exorcism.
don't like
I don't
anything
like
where someone is performing an
no, I don't like
exorcism.
none of that. I don't mess with none of that. I don't. However, this was definitely different. I don't know how to explain it. It's you're not seeing the scary. You are in a way. I don't know. It's so weird.
Well, because like
So
it's leaving it. It's like because it's like you're really seeing it through Bear's eyes. You know
yeah,
what I
you're
mean? Because
seeing it through his
you're like,
perspective for sure.
what's going on? Is she possessed or is she just like going crazy? Like
Yeah.
through about the first half of the movie
Mhm.
until like we get like more of like what is happening.
Mhm.
We are like, what's going on with her? Because like especially the
Exactly.
first like after he snaps the switches that
Mhm.
happen, like you see her like freak out two
Yeah.
times and like
Yeah. We're gonna spoil this movie. If you haven't watched it yet, I don't know what to tell you. Like we're gonna spoil it. Sorry. It's been out already for like 3 months. But when she comes back to the car, one of my friends like said like she even looks different. Like her, I don't know how to explain it. Like she and I could see where he was coming from. Like she looked completely different. Like her
like her
aura just
mannerisms like completely
completely,
changed.
not even just that. I don't even know how to explain it. Because you know what's sad to me about this movie? What actually is really sad, we didn't see much of how Nikki was as a person. We saw bits and pieces of her personality, but we didn't get like an entire 30 minutes of like how she really was
Yeah, no, it
before.
was like 15, something
Yeah, it
like
was like
that.
maybe like not even like 5 minutes
Yeah,
because she's only on screen like as normal Nikki, I want to say for barely 5 minutes of the movie. And then
yes,
the
yeah,
rest is
huh?
like her over the phone
Right,
or like,
that's
you know
true,
what I
huh?
mean?
Yeah.
So it, or how her other friends describe her.
No,
And
yeah.
if I'm being honest, like that's what's sad about me in this movie. Like I can't, like we never really saw how she
You
really
know what's sad to
was.
me? That the other girl who actually had a crush on him was bad as hell, and like
Well,
like
hold on, we're gonna get into that because I think Nikki had a crush on Bear.
oh yeah, she totally did.
I
She
think
was
she absolutely
like
did.
it's because and that was like I literally we were coming out of the theater and I remember being like, bro, if you would have just told her right then and there, roll credits. Like
Mhm.
no movie, you would have been
And we're gonna
fine.
talk
Like
about the toxic masculinity
or
in this movie because that
or
plays a huge part in it.
or even if Fool was like, I wish Nikki Freeman told me her true feelings about me. Break, roll credits. Like, you know what
Right,
I mean? Like
right. Because I had to watch interviews to like help me like normalize these people in the movie because again, like it helps me like
right.
not lose sleep at night. So, um Indeed, Never Ready, who is Nikki Freeman in the movie, she goes on and does say like that she does believe that Nikki did have a crush on Bear.
Right.
And it's that part where, and I think Curry Barker like did a director's commentary on it. So Curry Barker did say that in the car scene when he's dropping her off and he asks her, or she asks him, do you like me?
Right.
Because if you do, tell me now.
Right.
And his coward ass doesn't say yes.
Right.
And he instead tells her, I think we're just good
Yeah,
friends.
like what the
And then she has this moment where she's like,
she's like disappointed.
okay,
Like
good, good night. And goes back. And that's when he does the wish willow. And it's like, bro, if you just, she gave you the opportunity and you didn't even give her a chance to reject you. Because also too, I was literally watching, because I watched behind the scenes and because I know the context, it
Right.
gave me an opportunity to really watch this movie through a lens of like a deeper thing in my mind.
Right.
Because when they're in the car and he's like literally driving her to get dropped off, there's so much in this scene in general. Like there is so much from when they leave the bar to the scene of them in the car to
Right.
dropping her off. It is so pivotal to the entire movie because she does ask him about Sarah.
Yeah.
And because Sarah's the other friend in the group. Sarah, I guess, like, does have a crush on Bear.
Right.
I thought she was into Ian. I thought her and Ian were like, because Ian is the other guy friend in the group.
Right.
We're gonna get into his ass in a second. Because he is the reason why Bear didn't confess his feelings to Nikki. I promise you, it is. He's the real. Everyone was talking about Bear. Duh, he's the villain. He's selfish. He's an awful person. However, where does that come from? Who was in his ear? His friend Ian. That is the real villain in this movie. I promise you, that is who it is.
Hmm.
And there's layers to this. I want to dive deep, okay? Because when we get into the fact that Nikki's asking Bear about what he thinks about Sarah,
Right.
and like how Sarah, like, kind of like hinting that Sarah likes him. I honestly think it came from a place of wanting to see where he was at with Sarah so that she can shut down and push away her feelings about him.
Right.
Because she wanted to make sure that he didn't like her.
Right.
And it's like, listen, they all work together, mind you. That's how they like
Right.
became friends.
Yeah.
They all work together in this like really cute like music shop. But when the wish happens, Indy Never Ready, you're gonna be famous forever. If this is the only movie she ever is in, I don't wish that for her. I hope she's the new face of horror, honestly. She switches her demeanor, her energy. Like it is quite literally so beautiful to watch from an actor's point of view.
Oh yeah.
Because
No.
it's like, this is amazing. Because you can see when she switches from her real self into
Like
her
she's winning.
possessed
She's
self.
winning an Oscar.
This needs to be
Unless
nominated.
someone's performance in the Odyssey tops this shit, this isn't happening. Like she's winning an Oscar.
Yeah, like we got to give credit to the horror genre because it takes a lot mentally and physically for you to reach that point of terror and to turn yourself into this character but into a completely different person. She's playing two people in this movie.
Right.
We got to give her that Michael B. Jordan credit because she is playing two people in this movie.
Right.
Honestly, the fact that Bear still wasn't, I get it. Okay, she was acting crazy. But that's what he wanted, right? He wanted her to be obsessed with him and love him more than
Right.
anything in the world. And that's exactly what she was doing. But because she's not acting the way you want her to, you still want another girl. And then let's talk about that scene where that scene scared the shit out of me.
You know what sucks?
You guys.
You know what sucked is I was in the theater and I legit, because I knew it was coming.
So break the scene down.
So it's Bear and the other girl,
Sarah,
in the car, and they're talking late at night. Bear has to like sneak away from possess Nikki to go and see Sarah, which dumbass move on both their parts. I honestly like.
I
You've
thought
already seen
Sarah,
this girl duct taped the door, and as far as Sarah is concerned, you watch this woman smash a bottle into her face
prior,
and
and you still wanted to put yourself in a position.
that was after you even were suggested to kiss her boyfriend.
Yeah, that scene. Hold on, when they were playing Truth or Dare, or what is it? Truth or Dare?
No,
it was like
it's just drinking.
It
Jenga.
was a drinking Jenga game where you take a block and you read, and it's like a dare that you have to do, right? So they're playing that. Okay, Nikki for some reason is not next to Bear. She's like across from him, pretty much, and Sarah's next to Bear, and the block of Jenga that Bear pulled was kiss the person to your left, and Sarah's to his left. She was so real for that. I'm sorry, Nikki literally was so funny for that.
Stomps over
and like pushes Sarah's chair out the way,
moves her chair,
stands there, and like waits for Bear to kiss her.
It's the fact that she kneels next to him and goes.
She was so real for that. I'm sorry. When
Our
that
theater was like laughing when that happened.
Because listen, that is the only scene where you should be laughing. I'm so serious. No, because I was seeing clips of people laughing at certain things, and I was like, you shouldn't be laughing at that. But that scene was the only scene that was funny
So
about this film because that was so real. Like she was so real for that. I
she
would have
walked
possessed or
over.
not, I would have done the same shit because I'm not gonna let my boyfriend kiss
It was
another girl.
like
Are
in
you
like
kidding me?
I don't I hope she got no notes on that scene
That
like
was
because
so
like
funny.
just
The way
she just like cinches her eyes and like puckers her lips like
she is so
just
funny.
like shit.
That was so great.
That was
But
so great. It was so great.
But in that same scene,
Right.
she
Not
just
even like
flips shit out of
well
nowhere.
because like she's screaming like it's not me, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
me.
not
Like that's like
me.
real Nikki for 2 split seconds.
Yeah.
And then
She smashes a bottle to break it and
uh,
then stabs herself with it in the
so I think she's
face.
trying to like kill herself.
Yeah,
Like
and
which is like so sad.
sorry, you
Like
guys, it gets me emotional because once like they go to the hospital or whatever and they bring her home because she didn't get care. And a lot of people are confused about that. Like, why didn't she get care at the hospital? Like, she's still gushing blood, she's still bleeding, she didn't get cleaned up. Consent.
right. She
You
refused.
guys, it's the most realistic part of the movie
Mhm.
is you can't get medical like treatment without patient consent. That's why they have you. That's why they shove forms in your face when you're in the emergency room. You're in pain, but you need a sign. Like
Right.
it's just that's what it happens. And they go back to Bear's place, obviously, and they're sleeping, or she's sleeping, and this is where he sneaks out to go see Sarah.
Right. Is it that same night?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and as he's leaving, and you hear like real Nikki, like
Yeah.
telling him to kill her because she's in pain, like she's in agony. Like this is like
Which that scene before we got that like that gave me chills.
uh-huh.
When he like called the guy
Oh yes. That
and
is Curry Barker.
that is Curry Barker. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was Curry Barker on the phone,
so
which I
there
thought
was
was pretty cool.
sorry, I'm gonna let
Um,
you talk about this. I keep talking over you because I'm excited about this movie and I just like want to like get all our points out of the way because it's
but no, yeah, like, there's a number on the one which will to call if
mhm.
like you have complaints or like
Yeah, or
whatever.
you have questions.
Right. So like you call it and he calls and it's like a waiting line, whatever, and then this guy's like, hello. Like it's literally like it sounds like a dude in his basement for a second.
Yeah.
And then and like which in true Curry Barker fashion, like just so eerie. I loved it.
Yeah.
But you know, and you know, he's like, who is it? Like he's all confused for a second
Yeah, uh-huh.
and anyway, he's like he ends like Curry Barker's whatever I forget. I didn't see the credits to see if he had a name,
I
but
mean, it's just
in
the
any
one with the
case,
operator, yeah.
yeah, like the operator, just goes, do you want to speak to her?
Dude,
And
that
like
gave me chills with you remembering it.
because he goes, what? And he goes, do you want to speak to Nikki? And he's like still confused, and he goes, she's right here. And like and then you just hear her screaming in like agony and like pain, and then the operator asks him like, do you want to take your wish back, like, and then he ends up saying like, yes, like I do, and he's like, you can't, like, you
Like,
know,
what an asshole.
like which that part I was like, huh, like he's
Like,
just
okay.
like he's
But
like, you know what, like that whole scene that gave me chills
mhm.
because then that was everyone's confirmation of like, oh, so yeah, that's not Nikki, like, you
No,
know what, like
yeah.
that's
Like I think it's weird because I would love to get more explanation on how that happens.
That's what our friends were saying is like that's what Lilith was saying is like she was like I would have least liked to have seen like where did she go,
Yeah,
like
right. Like, is she
what,
just
like
in the air?
is it
Is
like
she just
limbo or
and I
something,
think that's
like
what it
you
is,
know it
right?
is
That's
like
why I don't like watching like paranormal stuff because of the line between us and them is very thin. And that's just my belief. I just think it's not we're not too far like
oh
too
yeah
far
the
from
veil
them.
is
The veil is pretty clear. And I think maybe that's what it is. Like she is in limbo.
that's he also tells him that already too is like you have or he's like or you could die,
Yeah.
like he's like and he's like what, you're like you could die, it'll undo the wish, like,
Dude, you should have been the operator because you're doing it so perfectly. It's actually freaking me out. Please stop. Please
Like,
stop doing that.
it was good though. But and like me and my friend, we were all our friends were talking about, we're like, bro, he should have blown his shit smooth off as soon as he
Yeah.
fucking heard that.
Yeah, like, I
Like,
don't understand,
could have
like,
saved a couple lives at least. Like,
right, but that's where, like, the selfishness of his character
oh yeah, and it's
happens.
funny because even the director or like someone, well, I saw someone like commenting about this, like, oh, I wonder like if Ian had lived or like whatever, if we would have seen like a negative side to his wish.
Mhm.
And then someone was like, and then someone commented back like, actually no, like the director did kind of did kind of comment on this a little bit.
Mhm.
There's no like the one wish rule isn't evil, like there's no like a curse
You just
thing to
have
it.
to word your wishes
Well, it's not
carefully.
even that. It's just Bear's. He like the director said, like Bear's wish was just evil. Like
Yeah.
Bear's wish was evil.
And
Like
selfish.
exactly because
Yeah.
it was selfish. Like you know what I mean?
It
Like because
came from a place of
like at the expense of other people. Like you know, so
yes.
like it was an evil wish.
Right.
So as far as like Ian getting a bunch of that money, that's why that's why we kind of do get to see him again. Like come like this shit's really. He comes up to the door like this shit's real, dude. Open the
Yeah,
door. Like
uh-huh.
this is real money. Like
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like there's no negative side really to his wish because his wish wasn't like a negative thing to other people. It was
Right.
just like for him, like you know,
Yeah.
or it was just like a him thing.
Yeah.
And so it was like, yeah, no, Bear's wish was just evil, and that's what produced the evil outcome that it had.
Mhm.
Because like my thought process is the branch or like whatever it will do whatever like the quickest route, the best way to make your wish come true.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like hell, man could have just wished to be in a relationship with Nikki Freeman, and I think we would have been fine. Like you
Right.
know what I mean? Like
I also just think too, I mean, it's a tale as old as time. Like when you watch movies that have to do with
right,
granting
be careful
wishes,
what
be
you wish
careful what
for.
you wish for. But also I forgot what movie it was that I watched as a kid, but it was like you can't, like, they don't do love wishes and they don't do
That's Aladdin.
is it Aladdin? Oh.
It was the genie came out of the bottle. You had a few rules. It was that you can't make anyone fall in love with you.
Uh-huh.
He can't make you into someone else. Like he
Uh-huh.
can't like make or like something like that. And no bringing back the dead.
Oh, yeah. See, okay.
I might be wrong on the second one, but I know no one can fall in love with you and bringing back the dead was one of the rules.
So, like, that is so funny. It's Aladdin.
I'm like, that was Aladdin.
But, like, does that make sense? That sticks to you, right? Like, I mean, no, it's somewhere in there. I just forgot where it was from. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, it's basic rules. Like,
Right.
basic rules. And there's reasons to this. This, honestly, it's so funny because if you really take Aladdin, this Aladdin foreshadowed this movie. Because this is why you don't wish for people to fall in love with you.
Right.
Because, listen, in real life, people go crazy for love. In real
Right.
life. Do you get what I mean? So imagine you're wishing someone to love
Which like
you.
no, I think the scene that people were also laughing at, which is also pretty like kind of funny from a lens, is like when he's like, yeah, so like I think I'm just gonna go by myself. Ah, it's like she throws something at the door.
Honestly, me. She was so real for that.
Like, well, you know what's funny? I saw something too that was like, oh, like she's getting like a little bit of backlash for playing like a racist character, and so
What?
because people are taking a small corner of the internet are taking like are stretching this out, like because she is Latina,
She's Mexican American, yeah?
right? Exactly, right. And so and it's like whatever kind of assumed whatever like that's her character too whatever, but the point
Mhm.
is like she's going crazy and is like the crazy girlfriend as a
Oh,
Latina.
I see what you
So
mean.
we were like she's perpetuating a stereotype, and
But
it's
hold
like,
on,
well,
wait.
the stereotype's true,
Wait,
let's
hold
just
on.
be
Wait, wait,
for
wait.
real.
You guys, I get that. I understand that. Okay, but let's be real here. I saw the jokes. I thought they were funny.
Right.
Because I gotta, yeah. Yeah, there's certain behaviors that she did, like, again, like going back to like the whole Jenga drunk Jenga game. I
I
would have
will
done the
never.
same shit.
I was low key so close to cackling
Because I
in my
saw
theater.
someone say, like, in a comment section somewhere, that this movie's not a horror movie to you if you dated a Latina.
It is, yeah, no. So
Like,
this movie's a biopic. Have you seen it?
this movie's a Netflix
This movie's
documentary.
a Netflix.
But
Like,
like you guys, I understand the whole like thing of like the stereotypes of Latinas and how crazy. First of all, it's not just Latinas. I think that's where it's like, come
right?
on.
Did we forget like blondes are crazy too?
Any girl
Like,
is crazy. Any girl can be crazy. I'm telling you, that's what I was literally saying 2 seconds ago. Love can make people crazy. Have you watched Snapped? Have you watched watch any Netflix documentary? There's a certain underlying crime of passion there that has to do with
most of the
loving
times, the
somebody.
spouse is married, or I'm not telling the spouse is killed. It was the other spouse.
No, so what I'm saying is, let she is a Latina. Yes, she is playing a character that is possessed because of the expense of a man. Are we missing that? She wasn't like this. The 5 minutes of Nikki Freeman that we saw in this movie, she was so chill, nonchalant, laid back, whatever. Her craziness was due to a man. Are we are losing the plot here. Circle back to the car scene because we went on a whole tangent.
Right.
So obviously Bear and Sarah, they're in the car. She's talking about Nikki and how
Late at
weird
night.
she's being. And
Yeah.
it is like damn near 3 in the
Yeah,
morning.
no, it's fucking.
And in the middle of the conversation, like seriously, literally right in the middle of it, you just see Nikki beelines to the car, burst through the car window on Sarah's side, has a brick already in her hand, repeatedly smashes Sarah's face
Like,
into the brick, smashes her face until it's
literally bashes her head.
like I no, like not it's beyond bashing. It's like her whole like face is gone. Like it is truly nightmarish and terrifying. I think what freaked me out more in that scene was when her hair, like Nikki's hair, was over her face and she looked like the girl from The Exorcist. And she was still talking. Like under that is what scared me in that scene. Not like the smashing, not the gore, because I can handle a little bit of gore, but the possession of it all
You know what's
really
funny? My
scared the
friend
shit
told
out
me
of
that
me.
like he couldn't open his eyes until he heard it stop. Like he was like, dude, I
I think
couldn't watch
opening your eyes was like the worst part because
it.
we see the graphicness of what she did to Sarah's
It's
face.
also like him just sitting there like he has like he's just complete like he has no like visceral reaction for like 2 seconds. He's just sitting there like,
That
oh shit.
happens too
Like,
when Ian gets shot.
right.
When like we're gonna talk about that scene because there's so many layers to that scene too. This is the turning point for Bear, right? This is where it's like I need to seek help from somebody.
Right, because like there was like this whole thing with Sarah, and she was trying to get into college and whatnot. She tells Bella like, "Well, you have to help me. You have to help me get rid of the body now."
Mm-hmm.
Like crazy, but like whatever.
Yeah,
Is like, well, now we have to get rid of her. Like the way
yeah.
she was, it was kind of
I'm telling you, look, like her
nuts.
hair was literally, you guys. This was Nikki. This was Nikki, and she was like, "Oh no, 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 no! It's okay.
Yeah, see,
It's okay." Does that not freak you guys out? That was scary. I got scared doing that. Like that
like
was literally so terrifying to do. I'm
like
not even kidding.
like
That was actually really scary.
well, you know what's funny? I guess Gray Barker had told Indy to like go and like practice at home, like making like screaming and like making like scary faces, like
You
changing her
guys.
face. And she had told him like the next day, she's like, I barely slept. I scared myself last night. Like,
Well, no, you guys. When you watch this movie, Indy's so talented. That is all her.
yeah, no, that's all
That is
her.
all
The
her.
only scene where they really used makeup was like the scene where she's in the corner.
Can we talk about? I'm getting chills. That was scary. You guys, if one scene kept me up at night, it was that one. And it happens early on in the
It was the
movie.
fact that I heard from two separate couples that their girlfriends pranked them like the same night of watching that movie, and they
No,
did
I
that
couldn't even do that. I couldn't even do that to Jose. Like I no, because you guys. So it's this scene. Okay, Bear and Nikki are asleep. Bear wakes up and sees Nikki in the corner. I saw her immediately.
Yeah, no.
Jose was having a hard time. I don't see her. Let me prank you. See if you find me. But she's in the corner and it's dark. Oh, but it's like dark. You can kind of see her.
Right.
It's so fucking scary, you guys.
Like,
Because when she's like, and
uh,
just starts crying,
no,
like,
like,
and she's like, I don't like my dreams. And then you guys, We need to stop talking about this because I'm getting
Like
so
that was
scared.
because like me and my friends were talking about it, and like the eerie part about that is that's when her face was like actually different because like they really did use makeup to like
Mhm.
change her a little bit, and that's
Yeah.
what like it was giving like uncanny valley,
No,
which like
yeah.
that's what they were going for,
Right.
but like that's what was so like
And the way she was emoting, like when she was like, you
oh my
guys,
god,
that was all her. I think
it was all her.
the only time they like edited her movement was when the reverse, when she was walking in reverse.
Yeah, see that was
No, but like there was, it's not funny. It's not funny, but it was kind of funny. The ending scene where like she's behind Bear and she's walking, she looks like a GTA character the way she was moving, and it was kind of freaky. Like I'm not gonna lie, but that's what scared me about that scene. Not her standing there, not the way she looked, the way she was emoting, dude. Like I'm not even kidding. Like the way
her
she was,
body
like the
movement.
body movement. I don't know how she did it. I don't want to know because truthfully, like I would freak myself out if I try to do it. But like you guys, I can't. It's giving me chills.
If you pay attention to, it's this dumbass's fault for going out at that time of night because
I, it's 3 in the
that's
morning
when well no that's when that thing wakes up.
at 3.
Like it's around 3:24
Yeah.
because that's around when he made the wish.
What? I'm mind blown. Really?
Yeah, because you pay attention, right? Like because that's when because you're going home
Oh, because
after
of
the
they showed the
bar.
time on the car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that is so wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
So like like the entity, whatever it is, it like is awake. Like like that's why when she is in the corner, that's the time that it shows on the
Uh-huh.
clock. And
Mhm.
then she puts the flower pot in front of her face because it's not quite it's still not quite Nikki.
Yeah.
So she doesn't want him to see her.
You guys,
So like
that is so
so
scary.
that's why she doesn't put it down until like the time changes and then she's like, "Oh, okay, come back to bed." Like like
Like cuz it's a whole minute of her
it's like
like
yeah, it's like she can't like that's like the entity is like so like when he goes to meet Sarah, it's a little before that time.
yeah.
So then it wakes up.
This is why you guys camera work is so important. They don't show you stuff for no reason.
Every
Every
shot is
shot
for
is
purpose.
intentional. They're not going to show you 3:25 on the clock for no reason.
Right.
That is so wow.
Yeah.
That's Curry Barker, you're amazing. That
Right?
is crazy.
Like dude's a genius.
But let's wrap this up and get into the end of the movie. Bear like leaves and runs back, goes back to his apartment, and he comes back to this like
Horror
horror
show.
show of
Like
what Nikki did. She did this like memorial thing for Sarah.
well, or like no. She did well. She kind of did it with the cat. What was left of it,
Yeah.
and then
Oh my
she like
god.
put she like propped up the body and like stole her clothes,
Yes.
painted her like tattoos on herself, did her hair like Sarah's,
And we're gonna get
and
into
was
that
like
too.
like
Yeah.
that shit
Like, do
was
you like me now? Like, do you listen,
like
hold
which
on.
by the way the the overtones and the of
Yes.
this is just
So amazingly
artwork
done. No, it is
for a
artwork
horror
for sure.
movie,
For
by
a
the
horror
way.
movie, this
Like
we're talking over each other. We need to relax, but
right.
it is a great thing because here's what people don't understand.
Right.
Her intentions behind of turning herself into Sarah, because the wish that Bear did, I want Nikki Freeman to love me more than anything in the effing world, or more than anyone in the effing world. Not anything, anyone. So when the thing, the D word inside her, because we don't say those words in my house, the D word inside of her,
Possess Nikki.
the possessed Nikki, yes. When possessed Nikki inside of her can feel that Sarah is in love with Bear.
Right.
Okay. She can feel it. And she can also feel Bear loving Sarah.
Right.
So that thing in her is trying to fulfill the wish that Bear granted.
Right.
So that's why she goes berserk because she's like wearing Sarah's clothes, tattooing the tattoos that Sarah has on her, smoking all crazy, like she is wearing, if you look closely,
She's
some of Sarah's
wearing her
hair.
hair, isn't she? Yeah,
It
I
is,
saw my friends were saying that. I'm like, wait, was she?
yes.
Like,
And
one of my friends thought she straight up scalped her, and
I think she probably did.
I was like,
But there's this moment where like Bear is just, you know what? This is my last resort. I'm gonna just go off myself. Bear's in the bathroom. takes like a whole bunch of oxycodone
Right.
and he's doing it, right? And then he hears the wish willow snap. And everybody's confused. Like when I was watching, like, wait, what did she wish
She
for?
wished for him.
And she wished for him to love her. I have to give credit for him too. The way his switch was, that looked like a whole different
Oh wait,
person.
sorry. Right before that though, when he does come in and she's like freaking out, smoking, he sees all this, he's freaking out. Like, I just want you to be Nikki. Like,
Oh
just be Nikki.
yes. Oh, and she's like
Like,
waving the gun in
right?
his
Yeah, yeah.
face.
She's like
Yes.
waving the gun in his face, like, "Why won't you love me?" Like all this other shit. And that's when
Yes.
she puts him on the couch and is like screaming at him for it. And then
Mm-hmm.
Ian's like trying to barge in, comes in, and she just pops him like straight nothing, and
Yes.
he like freaks out for like a
A
split
split
second, and then
second.
she like puts it up to him like, love, like, why, like, say you love me, like. And it's like
You guys,
a whole
that whole ending scene.
riveting edge of my seat, like.
No, it the stakes were so
Like,
high and it was captured so cinematically. The actors, you guys, the actors better get rewarded
no, for real.
because
Director at
the
least too.
director,
Like,
at least,
fuck.
like, it is this movie. I love like Kane Parsons and Curry Barker. Like, those are the two directors that we're talking about right now because they released the two biggest horror movies of the year so far.
Right.
The biggest movies in general of the year so far. It's like, because Curry Barker's 25, Kane Parsons is 21. Like,
Right.
they're so young and they're able to present the beautiful movies that they are and the horror genre.
Right.
Horror can be a great, great, beautiful cinematic masterpiece. Have y'all seen Get Out?
Right.
Great.
Early any Jordan Peele film.
Any Jordan Peele film, amazing. And not only that, like, that's just an example, but like seeing these things and seeing these young directors do what they're doing and loving it and creating things that are amazing. Like Curry Barker is amazing in itself already because everybody's like wanting a part two, wanting to know what happens to Nikki because in the end of the movie, Nikki snaps out of it.
Oh, well, because so right, because we were getting to the ending. He goes in the bathroom, takes the rest of his OxyContin he has, and just waits for. Well, he does. He wants to wait for a second. He sits on the toilet, and then we do hear the snap,
Mm-hmm.
and then we see his switch.
Yeah.
Because then, yes, there is a split second where we're like, what just happened? And then we see him switch, and we're like,
He
oh
comes out of the
fuck,
bathroom obsessed with her,
enamored with
enamored
her.
with
Like
her.
like with given this horror show that's around him, yes, he is like enamored with her now, and
Yes.
they're she or like, yeah, they're like a. Do they kiss? I forget.
They
Or
do. They
yeah, they
kiss.
kiss,
Mm-hmm.
and then they go to like, he like starts to fall, or like, no,
He starts to convulse
right, he starts to
because the
convulse on the couch.
oxycodone is like getting to him already.
Right.
It's like,
He's overdosing
yeah, he's
actively.
overdosing.
And so, and as possessed Nikki is realizing this, she's like freaking out of like, no, 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 like, what did you do? What did you do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, 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 like, and
Mm-hmm.
is like actively freaking out, and she's like crying and all this stuff. And because she loves him, she grabs the gun
Yes.
and
Tries to.
is about to kill herself. And she was saved barely by a hair, because I don't know, it must have been right when his life force slipped away.
Mm-hmm.
The wish the wish stops.
Yeah. And she comes back to her real self. You guys,
And that gave me
chills. No,
chills.
straight chills because you see possessed Nikki. You see her snap out of it. And she starts just
She's
screaming,
horrified,
crying,
like
horrified of what just happened.
what's in front of her,
Yeah,
like,
like,
and then she is now also screaming like, what did you do?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
it is in true Curry Barker fashion, just leaves you at the end
To
like,
like,
she's going to jail. Like,
no, right. Is going to jail
like,
because that was the number one question like that Curry Barker kept getting asked of like, what happens to Nikki? Like, what ends up happening to her? So I guess Curry Barker's is actually in the process of making another film.
mm,
Um, his plan is to have all his films kind of be in the same universe and intertwine with each other. So he did like spoil that for his next film. There's gonna be like a newscasting, and it's gonna like show like Nikki like going to jail, like, or like on the news of like her
right,
getting arrested for murdering three people.
right,
And people have been wanting to see like a part two of like her fighting through the process of like what just happened to her. But at the same time, it's like I don't really want that.
Yeah, because that's like not like
That's not what I think Curry Barker even wants either. Because I just don't think that that just makes sense for him to like
yeah,
just do this whole movie based on this one character.
right,
Use your imagination of what happens.
right,
Use it. And I don't know, like he even said maybe I'll do another version of through her point of view, or maybe I'll like, you know what I mean? Like,
right,
but it's like, why would we want that? We already have a singular movie about it. Does that make sense?
right,
Like, we already saw what happened.
right.
And I think that's where people just like they want answers. They want
Yeah.
answers and they want them now. And I'm just like, no, that's not what art
I'm like, this isn't
is.
a Netflix
And
series.
no, actually, yeah, it's not a Netflix series. This is a beautiful film. If you guys haven't watched Obsession, I highly suggest watching it. I believe now you can rent it on Amazon Prime. And honestly, you guys, like, this is a really great film. Like, I don't have anything negative to say about this film. Like,
Oh yeah,
it
no,
is
like
truly
this.
amazing. If horror's not your thing, fine. But watching it for the performances alone is insane. There's so many aspects of this movie that we didn't even touch on, but we have been talking about it for an hour
Yeah.
now. So I can't wait to edit this. Um, Anywho's, let's move on from this. I don't know. Is our whole last episode going to be talking about Obsession? I think it should be. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is the season finale. Us talking about Obsession
Feel like our audience expects.
for an hour. Yeah, I mean,
We have movies.
we did assign each other movies. I just don't want to talk about those anymore. I feel like how are we gonna sit here and talk about Easy A and Chronicle after talking about Obsession? Marcus is getting sad behind the camera and pressing record because we are filming our last outro of the season. It's not like we're ending
I
completely.
know, but like, yeah. Even though I
um,
dread waking up to come over here all the time because I drive my happy ass the 30 minutes to get all the way over here. But
you're gonna drive further.
yeah.
Sorry. But
Well,
anyways, I'm so grateful for this first season of our podcast. I'm grateful
yeah.
that I get to do this with you. I'm grateful that you even want to. And this again gives like a chance for us to still connect with each other, even though we're adults and we have our own lives and life gets in the way of things a lot. So
Right.
I look forward to this every week. And I just can't help but just be so happy that we're doing something for fun,
Right.
and without even caring how many subscribers that we have, how many people watch our stupid little podcast, but
Which we value every one of
we value every single person that tunes in and cares and supports. It's really
means a lot.
it means a lot and it goes far for
Right.
sure. So please continue supporting and just give us a couple months. We
We
will
will be back.
resume. I promise we'll be back. And season two, we are going to do things a lot differently.
Yeah.
And
And
just,
again, if you have any suggestions for season two, any like even design ideas, maybe you think
well, first of
we'd have
all,
some cool shit
it's
going
a
on.
rental apartment. But
Posters.
yeah.
But I'm obviously really glad that we do this as well, and that we have developed just this fun thing that to do, and it's a great time to spend, and it's
Mhm.
been very eye opening for many
Yes.
reasons. Watching many chick flicks.
Yes.
Um,
Watching many male-centered movies and just honestly talking about things that we are passionate about and that we love. And again, like I'm just so appreciative and grateful that you, as my brother, like are willing to do this with me.
of
And
course,
with that being said,
after about 7 months, 19 movies, 20 episodes, and a whole lot of ranting,
yeah,
we will see you guys in a couple months. And
yeah.
well, until further notice, good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon,
good
good evening,
evening, and
and good
good night.
night. Bye.